It's like people like Diane, the 85-year-old lady across the street, and even Anil and his wife. Um, it's almost like, or it is like, they forgot how to be a kid, right? You know what I'm saying? My this 85-year-old lady over here, right? She's known my mom for years and years, right? Right. Um, but yet not one time has she ever played cards with my mom or done something as simple as play cards or something like that, right? Her and my mom, they spent more time oversharing information, right? Oversharing information about people that they're never going to meet, right? Right? And it's just like, that's not the way to make a friend. That's not the way to bond. You know what I'm saying? Like Anil, for example, he's an Indian Middle Eastern motherfucker, right? Who constantly sets himself up for disappointment by trying to bond with someone half of his age, right? But he always sets himself up for disappointment, right? And it's nobody's fault. Or it's not, it's, you know, I don't feel sorry for the guy, right? Because number one, I have my own life, and so much shit has happened in between now and in between now and up to the point that we met, right? It's like I had to walk up to that gas station, like it's like the only reason you know about me is because I had to walk to that gas station and buy a beer about 500,000 times before you reached the conclusion, the analysis that hey, this guy might possibly need a little bit of work, right? You know what I'm saying? And it's really sad and pathetic that I'm saying that this guy, it's sad and pathetic that his only way, his way of bonding it, is trying to talk to someone half his age. It's just like, dude, dude, it's like, turn on the TV, right? It's like, instead of saying how are you and shit like that, instead of trying to meet and greet me after the fact you see me about 300 plus times, it's like, dude, it's like, okay, putting aside the fact that you don't have any friends and that people, you know, if you're not going to be tuned into what goes on into the world, right? Okay, if you don't have a sense of humor, if you don't give a shit about what goes on in the world, that's fine. But understand that we have reached a cross point where I need to do my own thing, and you need to do your own thing, right? Say realistically, it's like you need to be, what I'm saying, doing this shit by yourself, and realistically, I need to be going out, venturing out, and establishing new relationships, right? You know what I'm saying? That's what's up, right? You know, if Anil could figure out how to play cards with someone, that's what he needs to learn how to do, right? He needs to figure out how to play cards with somebody. You know, it's just like people like him and Diane, they're just so stubborn. So it's like, it's just like, it's like you're so stubborn. It's like you need to change. It's like, it's like, no, you're going to have to change because the way that you are is not good enough, right? Because I can go